Hey, Denver with Aerial Insights. We're going to go through today with a Matrice 4E and a Manifold 3 and set up a mission and fly it. Once you have the Manifold 3 drone powered on, you'll see it pop up here. So what we're going to do is go on the camera view, and I'm using the mouse so you can see everything I'm clicking on and doing. Just the normal pre-flight pre-check screen. Alright, so once we're in the camera view, make sure we're in autofocus. It's going to change that anyway. So we'll go in here, see the Manifold 3 pop up. So then we're going to use Smart 3D Explore. And then you can give it a name. What I'm going to do is just highlight this. We'll call it Task 1. Then we're going to do the horizontal mapping area. I have not got a chance to play with the vertical. So what we'll do here is you see the new little white dot that showed up. That's where your points are going to be when you click the C1 button. So let's get up in the air.
Taking off. Obstacle sensing unavailable for sport mode.
And I put it in tripod mode so that we make sure that we move slow and steady. Alright, so for this, what I'm going to do is just point the camera straight down. And we'll get a little bit of height here, just so you can see what we're doing. Alright, once we have our first spot, you can, first corner, hit the C1 button on the back of the remote, or you can just click it on here, and you'll see that made our first point. So what we'll do is we'll go to our second corner. Like I said, I slowed this way down so we nice and steady. Might be just a little bit too slow. I've been working around a lot of trees and obstacles lately, so that helps. Alright, so we're at our second point. We're going to hit the C1 button again. And we'll go over here to the other side. And you can see it shows a measurement, how far away you are from each point. Alright, C1 button again for our third point. And then we'll come back. This is actually, my battery's down to 50% because I've done this twice already, and the second time I forgot to hit screen record. Alright, so our fourth corner, we're going to hit the C1 button. Now we have a nice square. And then once you're happy with all your points, you're going to click the C3.
Gimbal recenter.
Now we're going to set our top base. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of scan over to the middle of it. And then just start bringing the drone down until you get to where you want the top to be. So we'll just say just above the roof there. And then on this, I can't click it, I don't think. No, I have to actually hit the button. So we'll hit C2 to set the top base. We'll back up here just a little bit. Now, you don't have to set the bottom base, that'll go off the ground. But for this, just to get the roof, we're going to click the C1 button to set the bottom base. Alright, once our bases are set, then we'll hit the C3 button to confirm the mapping area. And once it's ready, it saves the route. So we'll hit C3 again. Check your pre-flight. And then just make sure we can speed it up, slow it down. We'll slow it down just a little bit. And then we'll explore. So now what it's going to do, it's going to go up, and it can get kind of scary sometimes because you have no idea where it's going to go. But it will create a starting point. And it doesn't matter if you have it in tripod mode or normal mode, it's going to fly at whatever speed you tell it to.
Waypoint reached.
Alright, so now it's going to start scanning. You'll see it pop up in the virtual space and also the grid. So it's going to make a wireframe of everything that it's looking at. And then you'll see the virtual model. And it doesn't take much, doesn't take long for it to create it. So what we can do is we can go into the virtual model, and you can see it shows the height, different colors. So once you're happy with that model, it's got everything you want in it, then you'll generate a route. Now for here, you can remove the Manifold 3 just to save on weight and battery. You can leave it on, or you can take it off and put on a obstacle sensing device if you have one. So we're just going to leave it on. Okay, there we go. So now we're verifying we're using the Matrice 4. We have a 4E. We're using the wide camera. So here we can look at our, if we go into the virtual space, you can see the route that it's created. So we'll go back. There we go. And we'll bring this up. Okay, so it has our task name, it has our drone. So you can adjust the mapping area. There we go. That's what I was trying to get to. So here you can actually move your points around. I have to do this with my fingers on the screen, but you can actually move your model around, verify all your points are where you want them. And then we'll go back. Okay, so we're good with that. Now you can set your GSD, or you can also set it with your slope distance. So if we start bringing that in little bits at a time, it'll pull in a tighter flight route, then also get a better for your model. Now we can adjust the speed. We'll keep it about 3 miles an hour. Take off, we're already in the air. Advanced settings, you can adjust your overlap. We'll just keep it at 70-70. All right, once we're happy with all our settings, then we'll save. Then it has the flight mission saved, and then we're ready to go. So we'll do another pre-flight. I have everything set on avoid. That way it won't stop the mission, it'll just keep going. And avoid, and it doesn't like that. There we go. All right, we'll upload the flight mission and start.
Moving to start point.
So it's going to do just like a regular map that you made on either the remote or in Flight Hub. We'll do the smart, so it's going to go multiple camera angles. So I'm going to let this run through. I'll speed this up, and then once it's done, I'll slow it down and finish it up. You can see it's as it's going over the flight path, the green's going away. And you can also pull it up on your regular map here. One thing I will note, where I did make this so tight, see it's taking 458 pictures of just this small area. And the reason I did this is because there are a lot of trees around, and I've actually parked my 4E in my neighbor's tree one time, making this bigger. Now we're going to come in and land, which at this point it's done. So you have your map area, you have all your pictures, so we can close that out and pretty much back out, and we're done. You just take your SD card out, load the images into your Pix4D, Terra, Metashape, whatever program you use, and build your model. I hope this answered any questions. Just as a side note, I'm sure you saw that I have in the Manifold 3, it's called AI Capture. It's actual Aerial Insights Capture. It's a program I'm building for in-flight volume or stockpile measuring, volumetrics. So far it does work. Right now I'm working on making a flight route where I can choose the 4 points just like we do with the Smart 3D. It'll create a flight path, fly the area, and then activate it. It'll create the volumetrics for a stockpile. Anyway, hope this was informative. If you have any questions, hit me up on Facebook or on YouTube. Thanks.